Hello everybody, what is up? My name is King Spinach, and welcome back to another episode of King's Speech. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm sorry about that, but I've actually been very busy for the past couple of Fridays, lots of school, and when I have time, I'm not really sure what to talk about on these episodes, and these kinds of videos. Like, I do want to talk about serious things, or much more serious things, like, you know, girls, dating, all that kind of crap, like high school crap. And I mean, like, I've lived through a year of it. I know what to do. I can always give tips. I know people who are willing to help me out and give tips. Come and record commentaries with me. But for now, I'd like to stick to lighthearted stuff. And today I decided I was going to tell a story. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys like the story, if you guys want to hear more stories, because I have a lot of stories from this one trip. So it's going to be a very interesting one. I will leave it at that. So this story happened around 3 years ago, and it happened when I went to Australia. And I didn't go to Australia with my parents, but I actually went with a separate organization. In the U.S., there's an organization called People to People, and that's how, like, they have student ambassador trips, foreign exchange trips and stuff. So if you're interested in that, and if you're in the US, you can check it out. I'm sure if you're in like the UK or any other country, you can probably find some other organization that does that as well. I just don't know what it's going to be called or anything like that, but I'm sure there's something there. So in Australia, there was one day around halfway through the trip. We were there for like 31 days, and it's like day 15 or so. And we were instructed to bring clothes for 2 weeks, so like enough clean clothes to last us for 2 weeks, which we did. And around day 15, we were like, all right, so now we gotta, we either gotta rewear clothes, which don't really smell too good because we've been traveling a lot, or we gotta do the laundry. And this is the story of the first time that I did the laundry alone. Well, not completely alone, just not away from home. And keep in mind, I'm in like 7th grade or so. I think I was like 13, so I'm still a young lad. So yeah, let's get started. So I was in a room with like 2 other dudes. I think it was Joe and David. I'm gonna say their names. Normally I like to keep names out, but I don't even keep in contact with these people anymore. I don't remember if the same people that if they're the same as what I remember them to be, but like if they've changed or whatnot. So screw it, I'm gonna say their names anyway. But I was in the room. I was rooming with Dave and Joe, I think, and another one of our friends. I want to say Bruno. Yeah, I think it was Bruno. Bruno came in, and he was in the room next door, and he was like, "Guys, time to do the laundry." So we also agreed. We were like, all right, let's do the laundry. Now, the resort we were staying at the time was huge, like multiple buildings huge. So one building that we were staying in had most of the hotels and rooms and like dining halls and all that crap. And then another hotel building, like a 10-minute walk away, I think, had lots and lots of laundry. It was the laundry room. And we had to go over there, so we put all of our clothes in separate bags, took it over there, and we were like, we get to the laundry room, and there's like 8 washing machines, and there's actually 4 washing machines and 4 dryers, I believe. 4 washing machines on the top, 4 dryers on the bottom. Try to imagine, it's like a dinky little room. It wasn't really like the cleanest place, but it's the laundry room. What do you expect, right? It was like a mini basement. So we get over there. Oh man, I feel stupid just remembering this. There's some really stupid stuff in here. Not a lot of common sense for a bunch of teenage boys. So we get there, and we see that like 2 of the washing machines are occupied. They're whirring, and we're like, all right, so let's put our stuff into the other 2. And we open up one of them, and there's just a bunch of clothes in there. Washing machine's not going. Clothes are wet. They've obviously been washed, and people just didn't pick them up yet. So we're like, all right, well, we can't use this one, so let's use the other one. So, not thinking clearly, we all dumped all of our clothes into the washing machine at once. That's 4 teenage boys worth of 2 weeks worth of clothes for 4 teenage guys. That includes jeans, sweatshirts. We didn't separate the darks from the whites. Screw that. Put everything into there. Everything. And we had like 1 tied sheet, I think. 1 or 2 tied sheets. So we threw those in there too. And so we're doing that, and we shut it, put the door in, and the washing machine doesn't work. We're like, alright, well, why isn't the washing machine working? And one of us, I think it was Joe, was just like, oh, god damn it, and he hits the washing machine as hard as he can with his fist, and the door shuts a little bit, and the machine starts, and then stops. Sooner or later, it took I think an extra 10 minutes at least, for us to figure out that this washing machine, like most others, has a little bit of a safety mechanism, and it will only actually turn on if the door is fully shut. So, turns out this washing machine in particular, the door's broken. So, we all stood there taking turns holding the door up for 45 minutes. We were all standing in that little tiny room. It was probably about, I want to say 4 by 5 feet. We're all standing there holding this, no, it was not 4 by 5 feet. We had like 4 by 5 feet of space. That's because the laundry machines were taking up lots of room. But we're standing there holding the freaking door shut on this washing machine for 45 minutes. It had to take 2 of us at a time because this thing was actually decently big. It was able to fit all of our clothes into it, so it had to be pretty big. It was decently big, and it took like 2 of us at a time to hold the door shut. So oh man. We're holding the door shut for 45 minutes, and then the dryer has to be done. We realize we're like, all right, so we gotta take our clothes out. They're done. We gotta put them in the dryer, and we put them in the dryer, uneventful, totally fine. And then we're like, all right, so we take it back to our rooms. By now, it's been 11 o'clock at night. We were supposed to be in bed at curfew at 10. So we're kind of screwed at the moment. We're not doing so hot. So we get back into our hotel room, dump all of our clothes out onto the floor, and everybody picks out, which was also a stupid idea because all of our clothes are now together. Nobody knows whose are whose. Shirts and stuff you can probably tell. Belts, socks. I don't know why you put not belts. You wouldn't put belts in the laundry machine. I bet we put a belt in the laundry machine. We were a bunch of dumbasses. Shirts, sweats, all that kind of stuff. We could tell whose was whose. And then there were the jeans. There's like 8, 9 pairs of jeans in there. And we're like, well, crap. None of us know. David and Joe were bigger than the rest of us. Or David and Joe were actually bigger than me and Bruno, so they were able to pick out their jeans just fine. And Bruno and I picked up what we thought were our jeans. We went back into our room. We came back the next day, and someone was like, wait, guys, there's one other pair of jeans here. And I was like, did I bring 2 pairs of jeans or 1 to this trip? Wasn't really sure. Turns out that pair of jeans was mine. So yeah, felt a little bit awkward. Everything was still a little bit damp because the dryer wasn't the best dryer ever. But that was a very, very bad laundry experience. Not to mention that my other friend Luke left his shorts out to dry because they were also a little bit damp. He left his shorts out to dry on the railing, and they actually fell down into the suites below onto their patio. And then we had to climb down, get it, and then climb back up in the morning without being spotted. Very eventful. The rest of that story might be for another time, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. It really helps support me, helps support the channel, lets me know that you guys love watching this series as much as I love making it. Let me know if you guys want to see more stories, or if you guys want to hear more stories from me, because I love telling stories. I don't know if I'm too good at it or not, but I'm sure you guys will let me know. So I'll see you guys all in the next episode, but until then, I'm out, guys. Peace.